We can't kiss.
Why can't you kiss?
I have gone. It's okay.
Why are you smiling?
It is I, the evil doer before the 90-day fiancé.
Awesome! We are only 5 episodes into this new season of Before the 90 Days, and where we pick up from the last episode, we got way too much information from this guy. You know, about that, problem he just found out that he has.
I most likely have gonorrhea of the.
This 33-year-old, yes, I said 33, was sleeping around before he met Faith in the Philippines. And after having some very graphic symptoms he has described, he found out that he has an STD. If you missed my last video about Loren and Faith, Loren has just arrived to the Philippines to meet Faith for the first time. Loren is also homeless, has $46 to his name, wants an open relationship/marriage with Faith, and actually wants to stay in the Philippines and not go back to the US at all. All while Faith over here has a stable job, a place to live, and thinks that Loren is her trusted boyfriend. She wants to take things slow because to her, they are very serious about their relationship. So now that Loren has revealed his diagnosis in great detail that none of us wanted to hear, the question is how Faith will react to this news. Because while Loren seems to think that this is not a big deal at all, he at least seems to be very unbothered by it, with his really annoying smirk plastered on his face all of the time.
Because gonorrhea has a treatment, and it's curable, and people get it all the time, like, for me, it's not a big deal. It's like food poisoning.
It's almost like this is funny to him. He does say that the treatment the person who gave it to him has already started, so in 7 to 10 days, if he does the same treatment, he won't have his little problem anymore. What I don't quite understand though, is he said that he noticed all of these nasty symptoms that I'm not going to say, but he traveled over to the Philippines saying he was ready to get physical with Faith. He says that multiple times.
It's important to find out sooner rather than later if we're sexually compatible.
And also, why not go to the clinic before he left? Let's hope his $46 budget can get him the treatment he needs here in the Philippines. And this is all about to come out, right? Because him admitting that he has this is also him admitting that he's been sleeping around.
I have told Faith that I spend the night with people, so I feel like it's kind of implied that we've been having sex.
He says that Faith knows that he has had sleepovers at friends' houses in the past because he has told her, but they also haven't had a clear conversation about what Loren has been doing the whole time that they've been talking online. But Loren decides not to just ruin the day that Faith had planned for them. Yet, Faith has this whole day planned because she wants a beautiful, romantic boyfriend and girlfriend moment. And little does she know that Loren has this wonderful secret he's about to tell her. She has already been accepting of Loren saying that he wants to stay in the Philippines forever, even though that came with the surprise that he is homeless and has no money. She is focused on them getting to know each other and thinks that his honesty is bringing them closer.
I know Loren's not perfect, but his recent honesty about his finances and plans show me he is serious about our relationship.
But this creep is about to ruin all of that.
Now I have to tell her this terrible news.
And how does he gently give her this news, you ask? Well, he just blurts it out, again with that stupid smirk on his face.
We can't kiss.
Why can't you kiss?
I have gone.
I like how the first thing she asks is, "Are you serious?" Because you really can't freaking tell if he's serious, can you? And he does not just jump into an explanation right away. If this was someone you wanted to marry, you know, live with forever, you would think he would immediately jump into an explanation. He's just like, yeah, remember that one girl on Halloween that was from Thailand? And then he just lets Faith fill in the blanks.
I thought you were good talking and helping her.
I did. But she spent the night.
With you?
Yeah.
So I would totally understand the argument of like, oh, we were talking online. I wasn't sure if or when we would meet in person. So no, we weren't exclusive. And we decided that together. But every single reaction that Faith has when she realizes that Loren has been sleeping around tells me that she really thought that they were together and monogamous.
Part is cheating.
You think so?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's cheating.
I thought that, he is so faithful on me in our relationship.
And Loren just kept repeating to the audience during these episodes, saying, I don't believe in monogamy. I even want an open marriage. But he sure as hell did not tell Faith that. And I think he did that because I fully believe he knew that she wouldn't like it. He wanted a way to get to the Philippines, to be in a relationship with someone, to stay in the Philippines. So he waited to tell her until he got there, thinking he's already there, they could probably just get past it and he could stay there. He really seems confident that their relationship can recover from this, I guess. He does say briefly in the interview portion of this that he does feel guilty because he just now realizes that Faith didn't understand. But that continued, annoying, irritating, obnoxious smirk makes me think that he is just lying. There was absolutely no miscommunication here. He just didn't want to tell her until he got there, hoping that he could stay in the Philippines and have his ticket to get out of the US and away from his crappy life. Faith, run away. So we know how Faith feels about Loren sleeping around. She's shocked, she's upset. But now the question is, what does she think of this STD diagnosis?
It's okay. Is doctor gonna fix?
She says that in her culture, it's a big deal. So there's no part of this new secret that she's just getting over, like the homelessness or no money one. If anything, I think this is the first time we're actually seeing a possibility of her getting the ick from Loren, especially when she asks him what I've been asking this whole time.
Are you smiling?
Yes, why are you always smiling? I tend to laugh when I'm uncomfortable, but I think he's smiling because he really doesn't care that he is revolting.
You had to have known that I'm having sex the whole time.
Because I trust you. Feeling ko talagang niloloko ako.
So Faith now says she needs time to think. We are all hoping that that means time to kick Loren out of the hotel and be done with him. But even still, with her not wanting to come into the hotel room and telling him that she needs some space, he really seems to, again, not care.
We're probably breaking up.
And he is really leaning into his villain era of 90 Day Fiancé, isn't he? Fun fact, he's also leaning into it outside of the show.
Renee, the chicken lady, wants to remind you to subscribe to the kiblz channel. If you don't, she will rain her horde of 135 chickens on you.
Let that chicken live.
It is I, the evildoer before the 90-day fiancé. Looking for more evildoers.
He's fully embraced this villain persona online, just like Ed did. I mean, he's got his cameo going, which he's even explaining what is real and not real on the show on Cameo.
I mean, the big one, right? That really did happen. Really had it. A lot of fun. Legit didn't really think about it till I got there. And then I'm like, well, something's up. And I literally did get a text then. And then $46 physical money in my pocket. Yeah. That's all I really had in US dollars when I came across on the plane. But you know, it's a good joke. It's fun.
He was doing Reddit AMAs until he got himself banned for being gross. And he's also even contacting people outside of the show. Yes, he's sending them his phone number, supposedly sending out pictures of himself. He has no shame. Zero. So this whole weird smirk he's got going on is because he is a true new villain on the show. And he wants to talk about it to anyone who will listen. And it's very ironic because I usually like to hear about what is real or not real about the show. I think it's really interesting when cast members come out and explain some things. But in this case, we all want you to stop talking, Loren. We don't want to hear all these details from you. We really don't. Let me know what you think of this episode. I thought that the details were way too much, and Loren is just, he really is a true new villain in the franchise. Thanks for watching. Bye!